Hey guys, it's Diesel. I got some stuff to open. So I just recently got back from a trip to Colorado. Got this shirt. Got these things here. And this guy from Colorado. This order from Amazon. So we'll get into it here. We're going to open this one first. Get it out of the way. And we'll talk about this other stuff that's on the table. Well, I can't see. Alright, so in here we have a bubble wrap. Well, not actually bubble wrap, but you know what I'm saying. We got 2 Pound-O-Dice from Chessex. So they got those ones that are not released for sale. They just come in a Pound-O-Dice. And then I got field notes. It's a Game Master's journal. There's 2 of them in here. And the same thing, field notes is for characters. Got 2 sets of 2. 4 books of these, and 4 books for the Game Master. We got these dice. So we won't open the bags of dice just yet. We'll get into this stuff here. This bag, this stuff came from a shop in Colorado called Heroes and Dragons, and I figured I was out there, I might as well stop at a comic shop and get some stuff. So I got the creatures and NPC cards. Dropping stuff. I got some premium figures. This one is an Elf Cleric. And a Human Wizard. And we got this guy here. It's the Icons of the Realms Boneyard. And a second one. It says there's 45 figures in all. Here's what could possibly be in there. So let's open this one first. So I had a great time out there in Colorado. There's a lot of comic shops out there compared to where I'm at now, where I have to drive about 45 minutes just to get to one. Because the one that was close, about 20 minutes, is gone. I'm assuming due to COVID that they weren't able to sustain business. So we're going to start with the big guy. It is Ogre Zombie, number 28 of 45. I like that. Put him right here. We'll start with the smallest one. You can barely see it. Oh boy, what is this? It is, if I could hold it to read it, I will tell you. Crawling Claw, 3 of 45. It's probably going to be hard for you to see if I block my face. Focus for you. Tiny little guy. We got something else here. It is Phantom Warrior, 13 of 45. I'll just put my head behind my hand. Maybe that'll make it focus for you. And one more. Sword Wraith Warrior, 24 of 45. That's all in that one. One more to go. Right, like I already seen you open figures. I want to know what else you got there. Well, we'll get to that. Be patient. I'm telling the story in this video. Alright, so we'll go with the bigger one first, like usual. And it is hard to read. A Carrion Crawler, 26 of 45. Right there. We have 3 little ones here. This is, well, that's going to be fun. I almost say it wrong. Spawn of Caius, 10 of 45. No idea, I'm sure that's wrong, but I attempted it. And we have Skeleton. It's hard to see these print on here. It's like 5 of 45. And Deathlock, 22 of 45. And that's all the figures I got. So let's get this out of the way. Move this stuff over here. Now we'll open this guy. We'll talk about that in a minute. So I was out there having a good time, just seeing the sights, looking at properties for sale. And I really enjoyed myself out there. There was so much to do, didn't have enough time to do everything I wanted. When I seen this, I was like, oh, I want this. So I got it. My receipt. So in here, oh, looks like the package is nice. Get this tape off. Bubble wrap to a box. I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong too, but it's from Manitou Cliff Dwellings. It's from the museum there. And what I got is more bubble wrap. Special ordered that. I got a obsidian blade knife with a raccoon jaw for the handle. Pretty sweet, in my opinion. I thought it was cool, and we'll see how it works to open stuff. I hear they're fragile, so I'm just going to probably just use it for mail. Maybe. I may just put it up and not want to break it. So we'll see. But I thought that was really cool, so I grabbed that while I was out there. Got other stuff, but I figured this was relevant to this because of what it is. It looks like it'd be in this world here. And then we're going to talk about this guy. So I'm sure you're like, oh, where'd that come from? That's ugly. I know it's ugly. I made it from EVA foam. I just wanted to have a house for our game. This is one of the battle mats. I just put it out to show you. I made it 8 inches wide by 5 inches deep. Now it lines up with here, 8 by 5, or whichever way I turn it. And the door's not functioning. It's just for looks. I want to make it look like there's lights on in there. The shingles, I mean, it's not the greatest because I've never done anything like this, so I don't care. It's representing a house, and that's all it needs to do. So I can set this out, and then, boom, the walls come off with it. That way it's just the floor, and I can have whatever inside there when we open it. Like, oh, no, what's going on? All right, you enter the house. Boom. Oh, no, you're met with these things. What do? Roll initiative. I'm assuming. I haven't played yet. I know the paint job is not great, and I don't care. this old raggedy house. So I think it looks fine to me. You don't think so? Well, it's not yours, so it don't matter. I made it. I'm happy with it. It'll serve its purpose. I got another one I'm working on. This is the floor. Just trying to make it look like janky, dirty, old hardwood floor. Other people use like this harder foam and the hot wire and stuff. I just use EVA foam. That's what I had because I was doing stuff for like Fallout and that. So that's what I did. I think it's fine. I like it. So we'll get into these books here and see what they look like. But I don't know. I just wanted something convenient, and this looked convenient, and we'll see if it is. If you like the house, let me know in the comments. If not, tell me in the comments you don't like it. That's fine. Tell me what you would do different. Tell me what you've done to make your own stuff. If you bought stuff, I mean, that's fine, but I'd rather know about what you made. I care about what you make, not what you buy. Well, I don't want to rip it, but I guess I have to. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, 64 pages. Okay, so it's pretty simple. It's just a bunch of stuff. So, okay, so it goes up with level. I thought it was going to be like for multiple characters, but I guess not. But here we go. We'll take a look at a couple of it here. Don't ask me what all this stuff is. I didn't look at it, didn't read it. Don't know much about the game yet. I'll tell you about race details, ancestry details here, and personality traits, bonds, ideals, flaws, backstory, all this stuff, subclass details. Then you got your class tables for your levels, all the way up to 20. And then you got stuff like your attacks and spellcasting table up to level 20. Your favorite and frequent spells, proficiencies and skills, equipment and money. That's cool. Debts owed and paid. I like that. Treasures, all the treasures you find. Downtime and leisure activity tracking. I like this. So level 1 notes, level 2 notes, and it just keeps going up, showing you where you can put how much experience or milestones you got, your hit points gained, and then your total. The GM signing off on it that you did this, and your notes about that level. So that's really cool. I like that. You can track all that. Let's look at the GM one real quick. I know this is probably going to be lengthy as well, but you know, it's whatever. If you don't like my lengthy videos, don't watch them. Watch something else, or skip to where you want to see something, or whatever you want to do. I don't care. I'm doing this for me and for you. So I'm going to talk about everything we'll talk about. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's not your thing. But I want to do it, so I'm doing it. Alright, so this has your campaign name, your synopsis, your players, who all's in it. So how many players does it give you? That gives me room for 8 players. You can put their phone and email in here as well. I have a little index in the front as well. So you can skip to the page you need. House rules, inspirations, core assumptions, world overview, principles, genres, multiverse, major pantheon, minor pantheon, calendar, when we're going to play, maps. That's cool. You can draw little maps in here of what you're planning out for the campaign. So I'm glad I got 2. Major kingdom, minor kingdom. Major kingdom, minor kingdom. Settlements and locations. See, settlements and locations. I mean, you may already have these and already know what's in here, and that's fine. I'm still going to look at it and show it for people who don't. Key NPCs. That's going to be nice. It asks you about their name, their race, class, occupation, location, mannerisms, all this stuff. Secrets that they have, methods, useful knowledge. All that stuff. So that's cool. Secondary NPCs, player characters, minor factions and major factions. And no, I didn't say them in order, I just turned to it. Key monsters, key magic items, artifacts, downtime activities underway. So there's a lot for me to learn. Milestones and XP awards, the situation and what the award was for, or how much the award was, I'm sorry. The different adventures they go through on their campaign, lots of those. And what's at the back here? Telling you stuff about combat step by step, alignment table, tavern name generators. That's pretty cool. Ability score modifiers. That's nice. And a ruler built into the back of the book. Well, let's see, you can move that far. Okay? Okay. That's how far you can move. Goes up to 35 feet. The player one has that as well. It does, up to 35 feet. So I'm happy with those books. What do you guys think? You think those books are cool? Do you think they're useful? Do you have anything like it? Do you have your own method? Probably just a little notepad or some paper just laying around. I don't know. Now we'll get to the dice. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell icon. So you'll be up to date when I bring stuff like this out. So we're going to look at these dice. We're not going to go crazy looking at them, but we're going to look at some that look really cool. Like this guy, that one looks really cool. To me, I needed some more D8s and D4s, and I got some. Some of the ones I got are hard to read the numbers. I want to make sure that the numbers can be read easily across the table. Like this. You can see those numbers pretty easily across the table. I personally do not like D6 like this with numbers. I like D6 like this with dots. That's just my preference. You may be different, and that is fine. Everyone likes their own thing, and I don't care what you like. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. It doesn't affect me. Like that. Super easy to see across the table. Got a bunch of D6 I don't like. That's awesome. Maybe we'll give some of those away later. Got some of these. That's good. I'll throw those in my bag. I got some D4s. They're not too easy to see, it looks like. I like these because these are real simple and easy to see. So is that. But see, things like this, there's too much going on. It's hard to read that. Don't like that. I want it to be plain to see what was rolled. Now, I'm not saying it's ugly dice. It's not. I like it. But it's hard to read. It needs to be easy to read. So now let's look at the ones you can't buy. You have to get in the bag or buy if someone already has them. That's what they claim. I don't know. I don't care. I don't look. I'm just assuming, oh, this is cool. It's something I got that other people don't get unless they buy these. Not a fan. Looks kind of similar to the ones I already got. I may be mistaken. I may be misremembering them. So we'll look at it later and see. We'll just move these over. I'm not putting them back in the bag and boring you with that. We'll do that off camera. Open this up. I see some cool ones. I like these. I like these kind of dice. See more of these. I mean, yeah, they're dots, but they're not that easy to see. I see a lot of D6 with numbers. You know, I love that. I like that D20. That's nice. I'll throw that in my bag. I wish this had a different color numbers, because I like the color of the dice itself, but the numbers I do not. Kind of hard to read from a distance back here, but I don't know. This looks like it's plain white, but it's actually got yellow specks in it. Got some D4s that would be usable for my preference. Like this, I can see that pretty easy. And this is pretty easy to see as well. I like that, but you can't see it too well. And then we got this guy. Looks like it might be okay. We'll have to set out and see. Yeah, looks like it'd be alright to see it. I really like this dice here, or this die here, but the numbers are a little hard to see. I do like the color though. Looks like I got a lot of the same stuff in both bags. This is over here as well, yeah. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Hopefully it's not the same as that one. If it is, I'm going to be a little disappointed at this. So, fingers crossed, right? Lame. That's all I gotta say is that lame. Well, not too happy about that. And the D6 that comes with it has numbers. Not even dots. Come on, guys. Why are you gonna keep putting all this same stuff? This color's not even that great. Well, we can't buy them, but we'll throw them in this bag. Okay. You just want me to buy the nice ones that I want. That's fine. I understand. I like this D20 as well. This D12 is pretty cool. So that's those. That's everything I had to open. I don't believe I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, that was my little house. I'm working on another one. Nothing really crazy to talk about with it. I mean, the roof's just strips of EVA foam, and I just cut random spacing notches in it and glued each strip down individually. This foam soaks up the paint. So it was taking a while to paint it, so that's why it looks kind of goofy. It looks like it's all thick because the paint was drying out. I don't care, because the house needs to look old and nasty and grungy. But that's why I didn't do a whole lot of painting on the roof. I wanted it to look like it was just nasty and rotted. That's why a lot of the black's showing. I wanted to make this stand out though, the top pieces on the roof. I didn't do a lot of the extra wood trim that you see like going across and down and all that. I did this, and I did some beams on the corners, and then the trims around the windows and the doors, and the door, not doors. And I was like, that's good enough for me. Because all it's here for is to show that there's a house here. What do you want to do? Do you want to go in it? Do you want to peek in the window? There's lights on in there. See, there's lights on in the house. The other one, I think we'll have the lights out, so there's no lights on in that house. Just me. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can talk smack about it in the comments. I don't care. It ain't gonna bother me. Because it's fine for what I want. I thought about buying houses, but they get a little ridiculous, especially once you start. I'm sure you'll not want to stop. You'll keep buying. Ooh, I need that one. I want that one too. Well, if I get that one, then I'll need this one to go with this. That'll make this setup way better, you know? That's how I feel anyway. So if you like the video, give it a like. And if you want to see me actually do my campaigns that we're going to be doing, tell me. And I'll make sure to make it happen. And you can hear laughter and glasses clinking inside the house. You proceed to knock on the door. Then you hear from inside, "Who goes there?" You reply, "I'm here for the party." They respond, "What's the password?" What is your response? Goat. Roll deception check. 7. Unfortunately, it's not that lucky for you. Bugger off. We don't want your kind in here. But I wanted to go to the party. Your companion, can I hear inside what they say? So I roll a perception check. 15. Alright. So here's what you hear. You hear them speaking amongst themselves. "What a loser. Thinking he can come into our party. I know. Who would even want this guy here? I mean, look at him. I can see him out the window. They're hideous." "Yeah, I agree. Well, you're not very attractive yourself. That's not very nice. Then you turn and walk away.